All aboard the Rocky Mountaineer! The Rocky Mountaineer is a 2-day luxury train journey through the Rocky Mountains from Vancouver to Banff, Alberta. Welcome to Alberta! We hopped aboard and spent 2 fun-filled days on the train, followed by a self-drive tour of Banff and Jasper, taking in the best of Canada's Rocky Mountain landscape.
We are in Vancouver, Canada, and we are about to take off on the Rocky Mountaineer. It's a train journey that goes from Vancouver to Banff, and we're very excited. We did our first night here at the Sutton Place Hotel, and it's very exciting, it's very ritzy. When Dave and I used to work in the Vancouver film industry, I used to drive the movie stars to stay here. So, hey, you're starting off with luxury.
So we're all checked in, we have our bag tags, our boarding passes, and we're ready to go.
So when you go on the Rocky Mountaineer, your luggage does not come with you. You get a tag on it and then they send it on to the hotel and you never see it again. So you want to pack everything that you need. You're going up to the Rocky Mountains, so it can get a bit chilly on the viewing platform, so wear some layers and bring your camera gear and then get ready to enjoy the day ahead.
Off we go! The Gold Leaf service class took us on a trip in a bi-level dome car with seating up top and dining below. We also had access to an outdoor viewing platform exclusive to our car.
Looking for my seat.
Well, we have our seats here on the Rocky Mountaineer. What do you think, Dave?
It's pretty cool to be up in the dome. You can see everything all around you. It's a great way to ride the rails.
To a great 2-day adventure on board the train. Cheers!
Cheers! Cheers. So the dining cart is downstairs and there are 2 servings. They split you up half and half when you go to eat. But it's great because they keep you occupied while the other group is eating, and we're having these delicious cinnamon scones, which I hear are the best, and some coffee. So, bon appetit, everyone.
Breakfast time.
Dining is a large part of the onboard experience. Meals are inspired by Western Canada's diverse culinary landscape using locally sourced ingredients. The menu offers many choices from vegetarian to grade A Alberta beef for a unique dining experience to remember.
That looks good. Hot tip, get the light breakfast because you'll be eating all day. So we come across our first major site here, which is Hell's Gate.
There are many historic sites and scenic views along the railway route, and our servers and guides, Kiki, May, and Tyler, did an amazing job keeping us informed.
So the staff on board doesn't only work really hard to keep you eating and drinking and having a good time, they also entertain. They have a lot of great stories mixed in with a lot of information about the area. So you are never bored, you're never tired, and the scenery just keeps getting better and better.
They even let us know about important wildlife sightings.
So it's really great here on the Rocky Mountaineer because there are the 2 levels. So you can sit up top and watch from the dome, which gives you a great view over all of the trees. And then when you come to any of the major scenic spots, they slow down a little bit so that you can see them and get your photographs from the viewing deck below. So it's all really done well. Hi, we're on the Rocky Mountaineer.
Beautiful scenery. Well, we made it to our first stop here on the Rocky Mountaineer, which is Kamloops, and has a really beautiful waterfront, riverfront here. So if you get a chance, come on down, grab something to eat, have a little picnic along the waterside. It's beautiful. The landscape is ever changing as we weave through the Fraser Valley to the Cascade Mountains and then follow the Fraser River towards the Great Canadian Rockies. Sharing the track with cargo trains, it feels like a true adventure as we trace the fur trading route of the Hudson Bay Company, follow the footsteps of the Great Gold Rush, and relive the history of the early settlers.
We are going through the spiral tunnels. Completed in 1909, 2 spiral tunnels were carved into the mountains to help with the steep grade at Kicking Horse Canyon. The tunnels increase the length, and instead of one steep climb, the trains spiral within and come out at a higher elevation with each pass. So that's pretty cool. When you go through the spiral tunnels, it's like you've done a complete reverse. So now everything that was on our left-hand side is on our right-hand side.
The Rocky Mountaineer is a fascinating journey through history and some of Canada's most beautiful scenery. The train journey ends in Banff, but many people continue on with their experience, and we had another few days to explore Alberta in our self-drive tour.
All right, let's go. Deb's driving.
The rail portion of our journey is over, and now we are starting the self-drive. There's a lot of different things that you can do. You can get on an organized tour with the Rocky Mountaineer. You can just go stay in a hotel, or you can rent a car and do a self-drive like we're doing. We're staying at the Elkin Avenue, and the great thing about Rocky Mountaineer is that your luggage is here and in your room when you arrive. They have a well-oiled machine, so all we had to do was get off the train, get our rental car, and come on over to the hotel, and everything was ready for our check-in. When visiting Banff, one of the things you cannot miss is coming down to Lake Louise. It's one of the most beautiful views in the world. The Banff Lake Louise Fairmont is right on here. It's a great place to stay. You can go paddling on the lake. We did that a few years ago, and it is really a lot of fun, but we warned it is $100 for an hour, so you have to really want to go on a canoe in Canada. It's a bit of a bucket list item, so I do suggest it. And if you want to come out and see Lake Louise without all of the crowds, get here first thing in the morning. We arrived at 6 a.m. and it's already pretty busy, but you can still get those epic views without the crowds at this time of day. There are so many stops along the Icefields Pkway to take in the views. We stopped at the Untitled Lodge, which has a great views and reflections of Bow Lake. Make sure that you pull off and come on out and take a hike along the trails to explore the beautiful sceneries and see the reflections on the lake. We're going on the Glacier Skywalk.
All right, we're ready for this.
The Columbia Icefields Skywalk is a glass walkway arching over a nearly 1,000-foot drop. Step outside for a bird's eye view of the mountains, glaciers, and the Sunwapta Valley.
It's pretty cool because when you walk around, you can actually feel it moving a little bit. So I think if you have a fear of heights, you might not like it, but really it's not that scary. You feel very safe. So like everything here in Banff and Jasper, you want to get here early. Otherwise, the crowds get bigger and bigger as the day goes on. When taking your road trip here along the Icefields Pkway, make sure you pull over at every stop. You won't be disappointed. It'll take you all day, but it's worth it. When you're driving along the Icefields Pkway, there's very limited internet. But if you want to catch up on email or send those selfies and Instagram stories off and everything, you can stop here at the Visitor Center at the Athabasca Glacier and you can get some Wi-Fi and you can order a very expensive burger and fries. We're about to go on our Lake Minnewanka tour. This is a great excursion here in Banff. It's with Pursuit Adventures, and I think it's a good day to be on a boat covered from the rain. And yeah, we're really gonna look forward to finding all about Lake Minnewanka. So the cruise has been a lot of fun, don't you think?
It has been, definitely.
Yeah, you come out for about a half an hour with a commentary about the history of the lake monster. This water is only 3 degrees, it's freezing. But like everything in Banff, the guides are really a lot of fun and that's what's making it exciting. And even in the rain, it's nice scenery, what do you think?
It is. I think that's the beauty of the Rocky Mountains. It doesn't matter what kind of weather is out there, they still show off their beauty. Now that's a good way to spend an hour in Banff.
There are so many things to do in Banff, from the Icefields Pkway and Lake Louise to the Banff Gondola and Banff Hot Springs. And if you like hiking, there are many trails in the area going up mountains and around beautiful glacier lakes. Don't forget to visit the outdoorsy town of Canmore. We highly recommend the self-drive edition to the Rocky Mountaineer so you can see it all. And when it's all said and done, make sure to spend a night or two relaxing at Kananaskis Lodge so you can unwind before your flight home from Calgary.
Kananaskis Mountain Lodge is an excellent ending to the Rocky Mountaineer. There are 6 restaurants here, it's a luxury hotel, and the star attraction is the Nordic Spa, where you can spend an afternoon going in the hot and cold pools and the saunas and steam rooms to get rid of those aches and pains from the train.
Off to the Nordic Spa we go. No cameras allowed.
Well, there's nothing like a little bit of spa finished off with a little bit of champagne. Cheers!
It has extraordinary views that are comparable to Banff and Lake Louise. I highly recommend ending your trip here before you head on to Calgary to fly home.
It's been a blast. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for notifications because we do videos every week.